Morning, it's Paul, the Golden Blaze Videos, and getting ready to head across the West Fork of the Pigeon River. Another great view. There's a car going down Lake Logan Road, where we started this morning, a little further down the river. Yeah, can you believe that? Wow, what a great view of Sam's Knob. Yeah, here I am on the West Fork of the Pigeon River. Trailhead's over there, and I've rock topped as far as I could, and now it's time to wade across. Hope it ain't too cold. Well, made it to the other side. Didn't break any toes and I didn't fall in. And I crossed about right there. It took me a while to find a spot I felt comfortable with. But anyways, getting ready to head up Fork Ridge. Okay, I think this is the last creek crossing for the day, which wasn't too far after the West Fork. But I think I can handle this one. This looks like a little rock hop. See you on the other side. It's the first trillium I've seen this year. So good morning. It's April 24th, and doing a loop I've been wanting to do for a long time. It's 22 miles, and going up into Shining Rock, and tomorrow coming out in the Middle Prong Wilderness. The ridge behind me is the Green Mountain Ridge. That's where we'll be tomorrow. But yeah, about a 1 mile in, already climbed 800 feet. And yeah, that river crossing first thing got my adrenaline pumping. But anyways, headed up the ridge. Check in with you later. Right to the top of this ridge. It's 1 hour, 2 miles, 1,500 feet. And I'm pretty sure that's Green Mountain Knob over there where we'll be tomorrow. And finally got to a point where we can see over to the other side and where we're headed today. And I think that might be Sam's Knob through the trees and Little Sam's Knob. What a beautiful day. And I just realized that that's Black Balsam Knob, where we'll be hopefully sometime a little afternoon. We'll see. Nice view of Cold Mountain through the trees. That was the first backpacking trip of this year when I went up the Little East Fork. I'll throw up a link. That was a great trip. Starting to really like this trail. Look at that view. Sam's Knob. And wow. Looking up the West Fork of the Pigeon River Valley. And that's just a crazy, beautiful view. Little ridge here reminds me of the Narrows. Pretty grown up. You know, I did not know what to expect on this trail, but I didn't expect this. These views are just incredible. Wow. 2 hours in, a little over 4 miles, 2,300 feet elevation gain, and a nice view here. It is time for second breakfast. Another great view. There's a car going down Lake Logan Road, where we started this morning, a little further down the river. And yeah, wow. I don't know what to say other than wow. Hey, I've not had any problems, but trails here in the wilderness are not blazed. And if you were going this way, it would look like the trail continues that way, when actually I just came down through there. Make sure you're using an app like All Trails to keep you on route, and as always, carry a map. If you lose your phone or the app's not working, it's not gonna do you any good. Be careful out here. My jaw just keeps dropping with these views. Let me turn this around. Yeah, can you believe that? Wow, what a great view of Sam's Knob. It looks really massive from this angle, and you can see the double top and Mount Hardy over there. But wow. Now we got another wash from Tropical Storm Fred last year. Wow, there's not even a creek here. hours, 7.5 miles, 3,200 feet. But I made it up here to Tennent Mountain on the Loeb. The Fork Ridge Trail was pretty awesome. And what a great view from here. Let me turn it around. Approaching Tennent Mountain, and looks like as usual there's a ton of people up there. Yeah, it is Saturday, so what a beautiful day. As always, it is beautiful up here. Man alive. Old Loeb signs looking a little sad. Well, believe it or not, we're about looking down on Sam's Knob now after climbing up towards it all day. We are not going across the top of that, but we are going to be camping somewhere over in that region. We'll see. Nice view of Pisgah from right here. Coming down off Black Balsam Knob, highest point of this loop, and a very popular spot right off the parkway. And headed in this direction, going down for the time being. Right in front of us, that little partially forest knob is Little Sam's Knob. We're headed towards Little Sam's Knob Trail. A mouthful. We are now on the flat Laurel Creek Trail. It'll take us over to the Little Sam's Knob Trail. And the parking lot back there was slammed as usual. Sam's Knob Trail, and there is a lot of hikers on this thing, a lot more than I thought. I don't think I've ever seen anybody on this trail. But anyways, let's stop, got some water. Great view here of Mount Hardy. Well, 12 miles in and almost 4,000 feet elevation. And I've made it to what was campsite number 1 that I thought about doing. But it's just a little after 3 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to keep moving. Not too far from the Devil's Courthouse, and that's one reason I thought about camping here, so I could catch a sunset from there. But anyways, still probably gonna check it out, and let's just keep hiking. Check in with you later. Well, that's it for Little Sam, and we are now on the Mountain Sea Trail. On the Mountain Sea Trail. It was a zoo up at the Devil's Courthouse. Kind of figured that, but still very beautiful. Well, here we are. 15 miles, a little over 6 hours of walking time, and we are back to Lake Logan Road. The truck's probably 7 or 8 miles down the road if I wanted to stick my thumb out. But anyways, we are headed over into the Middle Prong Wilderness, and the loop continues. Crosses in a blind curve. Seems to be the norm. Hope I don't get hit. Yeah, the West Fork of the Pigeon's a lot smaller here. I think I can jump across on the rocks this time instead of up to my knees. Now Hardy's pretty close now. There's Sam's Knob through the trees. We have completely circled it. Made the camp. Beautiful spot here. I've been here before day hiking. Mount Hardy in the background, and there's gonna be a crazy good sunset view over that away. Almost 18 miles, almost 4,900 feet elevation gain, and I'm pretty tired, but I think I'll have a short hike out tomorrow. Let's get the tent set up and get something to eat. All right, home for the night. Nice view from the campsite area. Richland Balsam, backside of Lickstone. Morning, day 2. Windy all night. In the clouds, I do believe. 40s this morning, but it looks like it's gonna be another beautiful day. Headed out the Green Mountain Trail. It's about 5 miles back to the truck. Check in with you later. Here's Mount Hardy, where we camped right below. You can see some of the rollers we've came over. Well, made it to Green Knob, somewhere I've always wanted to be. Often in Shining Rock, looking over here. Let me turn this around so you can see the view. Looking over at Tennent Mountain, pan across, Black Balsam Knob, Sam's Knob and Little Sam's Knob right here in the foreground. Chestnut Bald, and again, there's the Devil's Courthouse. Nice view looking over into the Middle Prong Wilderness and Richland Balsam. All right, just came down off the last little knob. It's about 2.5 more miles. Right at 5,800 feet. The truck's at 3,000, so we're gonna be dumping some serious elevation here in the last 2.5 miles. And from what I read online, it is pretty steep with not too many switchbacks. I'm sure my knees will let me know in the morning. I'll check in later. Backside of Lickstone and Wolf Pen. My house is just on the other side. Looking back at Black Balsam Knob, highest point on this loop. Glad I wasn't going this way yesterday. All right, back to the Pigeon River. I don't think I want to do it again, but that was a great 22-mile loop. Glad I went clockwise. That last mile on the Green Mountain Trail was just straight down and a lot of leaves, but I managed not to fall. But hey, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you'll subscribe. Stay tuned for some more videos and leave some comments. Thanks again.